Hello and welcome back to Classic Jurassic Paleo Pines. I am your hostess, Classic Jurassic Dee Dee. I love dinosaurs and I love playing dinosaur games. And this video today will be a simple walkthrough for beginners. Now, I've already created a game and we're going to go right into the game that I've already created. One nice thing about Paleo Pines, it's really easy to do the very beginning. The introduction, the intro videos, they walk you right through all of your controls. So you should be ready to get started with building pens and completing challenges and meeting dinosaurs. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do a walkthrough for beginners. Let's continue our game with Violet. So now we have a green Gallimimus and then we have Lucky. Everybody should have Lucky. Now, I named my green Gallimimus Green Gally so that I can remember which one I have, because obviously later on I'm going to have more Gallimimus. It's important to have more than one because they are social and they like to have pen mates. They also run really fast, so when you need a fast dinosaur to get around the different worlds, then Gallimimus, in my opinion, is the way to go. But right now, it looks like it's evening, and the way to check that is to hit the J button, and it is evening, so that means it's almost bedtime. But let's look before we go to bed. We need to find the Parasaurolophus, talk to Granny at home in Dapplewood. Now, we haven't opened Dapplewood yet. It's blocked. We don't have the dinosaur that it's going to take to open it. That's a quest for later. So the path to Dapplewood, we've already investigated the path. That was just simply walking up to it and seeing that there is a boulder in the way. To get the boulder out of the way, we need a dinosaur that can smash that boulder, such as a Pachycephalosaurus. We also need to bring these ingredients to Granny Agami so we can make classic stew. Potatoes, spring onions, and carrots. So hopefully, when I wake up in the morning, I will have grown them in my garden. We also need to take 5 stones to Owen. Okay, those are the challenges, those are the quests that we need to finish. So let's exit this by clicking the right button and I use the arrow keys on my keyboard to move Violet around and the space bar to open the ranch. So let's go to storage. Now these are the items in my storage. So I have some herbivore food and a mango, which I'm going to save because it's really hard to get mangoes. I know that I'm supposed to bring Owen peppers, but I only have 4 and he wants 5. So let's put those in our inventory so I don't inadvertently sell them. Now this is weeds that come out of the garden. So eventually you can make fertilizer, use the weeds to compost, or you can sell them. I guess I'll save that 2 herbivore foods and we'll go ahead and look. I've got 38 more over here. So we'll fill the food dish in the morning. We have some seeds we could plant in the morning. We might need the hoe because you have to dig up the dirt to plant the seeds. And now we have a Gallimimus, so we don't need this watering can. We might need to clean up some dino doo-doo, so let's take the shovel. You have to use the shovel to clean up the doo-doo, and I'll show you how to do that if there is any. So right now we have carrots and spring onions for Granny, but we don't have any potatoes. So hopefully in the morning we will have some potatoes. Now we do have stones that we can take to who wants the stones? I forget his name. But write in diary saves your game. So let's save the game and we'll keep playing. And then we'll go to sleep. Marlowe. Is it Marlowe? that wants the stones? Let's check our diary and find out. Good morning. It is Owen. Okay. It's Owen that wants the 5 stones, which we now have. Okay. So let's exit that. Our dinosaurs should be good and rested. Our farm is still a mess, but we will slowly take care of that. Let's go look at our garden and see if we have potatoes yet. When you see crops that are sparkling, see how sparkly that is? That means you can harvest. So you just walk up to it and press the space bar once and you will collect spring onions. But remember, see Violet's stamina, she's getting tired. When she picks and harvests her garden, it makes her tired. So we have to find somewhere for her to sit down and rest. And there are benches. I don't have any yet. I know there's a hidden chair around here somewhere. When we clean up our farm, we'll find it. So it doesn't look like we have harvested any potatoes, but we could buy some if Corland is selling any in the store. We can buy some potatoes, and that's if we have enough shells to buy them. Now, one trick I like is to keep carrots planted all the time. When you constantly plant and harvest carrots, you can sell them and get shells to buy the things that you actually need. So I try to always keep 100 or 99 items on hand at all times. That's not always easy, or you can't always do that, but rather than just selling everything and then finding out 5 minutes later I need it, at least if I have 100 or 99 of them in stock, I can use them to make soups and stews or to give them to community members as needed. So now we're going to hit the I button and we're going to equip the hoe. So just click on it and she's holding the hoe. And you see the square that goes around the garden patch. We'll just tap the space bar, or we'll hold the space bar down, and she will make it so we can plant seeds. So we'll do that all over the garden. It takes a lot of time, and if you notice, her stamina is going down a lot. So we're going to have to find some place for her to, she's tired. We're going to have to find some place for Violet to sit down. So let's just do a couple more, and then we're going to plant some seeds. So we're just going to do 2 more because we've got to find some place for Violet's stamina to, so she can sit and rest and basically not be so tired. So let's get rid of the hoe. And let's see, did I bring some seeds? Yeah, let's plant some potato seeds. I know I have some potatoes growing. They take longer than carrots, which is why I recommend growing carrots all the time. Because carrots grow pretty fast, you can harvest them and then you can sell them. But we need potatoes for classic stew. So right now we are going to do the potatoes. All right, let's put our seed. Oh, I've got a couple more places here where I can plant some more seeds. All right, so now I'm out of potato seeds and I will click on my inventory with the I button, and I've got 2 carrot seeds, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and plant the carrot seeds. Now my garden is planted, but if you look at it, you can see that it's dry. It needs to be watered. Now, one way that you can water it, if you do not have a dinosaur that waters for you, you can equip the watering can, come over here and fill it, and then water yourself. But again, that will take down Violet's stamina. We don't want to do that. So let's go say hi to our dinosaurs. Hi, Lucky. You walk up to him and tap the space bar and you can pet him. See, that makes him happy, and you want your dinosaurs happy or they will run away. So let's pet our Gallimimus, our green Gally. And then we need to get on her because we need to water the garden. So with a dinosaur that is a waterer, you just walk up and you see the little circle. So you just tap the space bar and the dinosaur scoops up and you walk over and then tap the space bar again and they spit the water out. It's not easy at first. It's kind of a little tedious to get them to spray in the direction you want them to, but after a while you'll get used to it. Now, if you notice, the Gallimimus stamina has gone down. Every time they perform a task, their stamina goes down. And the only way for their stamina to go back up is either A, you feed them their favorite treat, which in this case is I don't think I have any. Let me go see if I have any. Crunchy Poppin. Yes, so Poppins are the only way to fix the stamina of the dinosaur. And the second way is to put them to sleep, to go to sleep for the night, which isn't always the best idea. So that is why I suggest you have more than one Gallimimus, because they are very useful. And later on in the game, when you have helpers that are little dinosaurs, they help you garden. So that helps with your stamina. So now we're going to use our flute, and we're going to equip it and tap. Oh, did I equip it? Where am I at? Nope. Okay, I've got the flute, and I press the space bar to put it up to, and then 1, 1, 1 for the red, 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 and then we want Lucky to follow us. See his hearts? Now he's going to follow us. We'll put the flute away by pressing the right button on the mouse. And I'm using the arrow keys to make Violet go where I want her to go. And now she's going to ride the Gallimimus. So now Lucky and Gally are going with me. And you want to take your dinosaurs out of their pens. That makes them happy. But first, let me see if there's anything I can sell. So we'll go see. Okay, so we definitely need to keep our rocks. And let me see how many. So we have 14 onions that are 1 star and 6 that are 2 stars. So look, we have 104 regular carrots and 26 1-star carrots. So we need shells because we need food. So I'm going to put the 99 carrots, and I'll leave the 5 here. I'm going to take 99 carrots to the store, and I'm going to sell them because I need shells to buy herbivore food. But we also need to go and talk to Owen and give him these stones. Okay, so pretty soon we're definitely going to need some different kinds of poppins, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So let's exit out of this with the right button, and then oh, I did it wrong. Okay, now let's get on Gally and head off to town. Now, while you're in the next various different areas like that you can go to, you want to look around on the ground because you can find free herbivore food, and you can also find various plants that can be used to make stews or other recipes. You can sell them, or you can also feed them. Some dinosaurs like them. So for example, here is some clover that I will pick, and cranberries. And these cranberries are seasonal, so they won't be here all the time. So I try to get them as often as possible. Now you want to look around. Don't just take off. You want to look around because you never know what you might find. You might find a dreamstone. I wish I could do something with that giant dreamstone, like pluck another one off of it, but you really can't do that. But if there is a dreamstone laying around, hop off of your dinosaur and pick it up because you need all of them. All right, here's some more cranberries. So we're going to save cranberries. Like I said, I like to keep my inventory at 100 or 99 of each item, just in case I might need it another time. Now, if you look out here, you'll see Styracosaurus, and we will learn how to friend those because you need those. They help you garden. They help you hoe your garden. So if you look down, you see that? That is free herbivore food. You just have to walk over top of it and pick it up, and you get free food. Now, every day during certain seasons, right over here under this pink tree, there's pears. See that? That's a pear tree. You just walk over the ones that have fallen on the ground and you pick them up. I have yet to be able to grow a pear tree, so I try to collect as many as I can because some dinosaurs really like pears. And it's important to find each dinosaur's favorite treat because that makes them happy. And of course, we want to keep our dinosaurs happy. Now, if you look on the ground there, that is a stone that we can pick up as opposed to those stones, which we cannot. So go right there and pick it up just by walking over it, and you'll see that we've added a stone to our inventory. And la over the bridge and take a left into this area, you'll see this fuzzy little flower looking thing? It looks a little bit different than the pink flower. That is fiber and you can pick it up. It is random. Wherever you go, you'll find it here and there. But you can also find it on your ranch or when you break down specific bushes. So there's some more clover. We're going to pick that up because I want to sell it. I need more shells. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to have shells to buy the things that your dinosaurs need, such as new fence posts and fence rails so you can build bigger pens, and food. Carnivore food is very expensive. So look, there's another one. And I just like to look around just in case there's something hidden, and sometimes you never know. If you walk slow, a little white circle might pop up and you never know what you might get. So we can hop back on our dinosaur. Now we have an entire community or area or world or whatever you want to call it here that we can explore, but we are going to go into this area over here. Now, let me show you your map. If you click the M button on your keyboard, you'll see the map and you'll see the red circle that shows where you're at and that we're about to go into this little community area where we can buy and sell things. You can also see over here that Owen is at his house. And what is her name? Oh my goodness, I need to learn to remember these people's names. So let's go here. You can just ride your dinosaur and they will automatically stay behind. Now let's look around. Now there's Grammy. Let's go talk to her. She might have some seeds for us. Oh sorry, my head was miles away. What can I get you? Well, let's see if we have anything to trade. Well, I don't have anything to give Grammy Agami, but I have 141 shells, so I really need some more seeds. So let's spend a little bit of money. Let's just spend 40 shells and buy 4 carrot seeds because like I said, when you sell carrots, you make more money. Okay, now I'll right click to get off of Granny, but if you look over here, look at the exclamation point above her head. So you walk up and you see the circle. Orani, tap the space bar. If you're interested, I could experiment with some color. Could be a whole new look for you, but I'd still look like Pippin, wouldn't I? Of course you would. What I was envisioning. Oh, hello, Violet. Who's this? A new friend of yours, Pippin? A new friend of everyone. Violet just moved into that old ranch in the valley. Inspired. You are giving off farmer chic. Violet, meet Orani. She's a traveling stylist, seamstress, tailor, and trimmer. Did I leave anything out? Not a thing, Pippin. That's Orani, the whole package tied with a vibrant bow. Charmed, Violet. I sense the carefree vibes of a fellow traveler in our midst. There's nothing quite like the freedom of starting fresh with no more than the clothes on your back. Yippee! Speaking of clothes, how open are you to change? Hair, outfit, accessories, colors? Well, in this area, you can visit Orani and you can change your clothes. But for now, I like what I like. Ooh, a cryptic answer with plenty of possibilities to play with. I like what I'm feeling. You'll catch me passing through Pebble Plaza from time to time with all sorts of exciting energy in tow. Let me know if you need anything at all, from a subtle shift to an extreme makeover. Come say hi before you leave the plaza, okay? All right. Now, Pippin is going back up where she will buy... Uh-oh. Exclamation point. Gotta talk to her again. Hey there, honey pie. Thanks for swinging by. Feeling a new vibe? Something drawing you in? Let's chat. See, the exclamation point says there's something, a challenge or a task or information that you need. Phew, it's hard to look this good when all that road dust gets everywhere, but I manage. There's nothing better than waking up every morning in a new place. It's so inspiring. Do you travel? Oh yeah, every chance I get, I would love to travel. I would love to take this computer game all over the country and just play and travel. That would be so much fun. That's right, you've just arrived from who knows where. I could sense the adventure on you. The freedom of the open road, not knowing where you'll put your head down next. There's nothing like it. But seriously, if you have any tips for shaking sand out of a sarong, you let me know. Okay, that's it. We don't need anything from her right now, so we are going to leave. Lovely to meet you. Okay, now we're going to go over here because we really need to try to sell some things that hopefully I have some things to sell to Coreland so I can buy some more herbivore food. Now I don't want to get rid of my pears or my cranberries until I know that I have 100 of them, so we've got to save them. But look, we have 99 carrots that we can sell her, and if we just hold down the left click button on the top arrow, it will just zoom it all up and get rid of all of them. 99, and we will earn 396 shells. Okay, confirm. Yay! Now we have 497 shells, and I'm going to buy a little bit more herbivore food. Let's do 20. That will fill their trough. A medium-sized trough, I think it's medium. Is it a medium or a small trough? Takes 20. Confirm. All right. Now let's get out of there. Let's go talk to Pippin and see if we can buy a crunchy poppin'. And we can sell our weeds to Pippin. She uses them to make poppins. What else? We have 15 clovers. We will also sell those to Pippin. And that will make us some money. Not too much, but crunchy poppins are 100 shells. So let's buy one. Thanks, Pippin. Appreciate it. My dinosaurs appreciate it. All right. Now we are done here. We don't need to talk to anybody else. Oh, you know what we do need to do? We need to restore some of our stamina. Here is a bench, and you see the circle, and it says sit. Somebody was in the way. So just press the space bar and just rest for a minute, have a drink of coffee, let your stamina fill back up so we can, if we need to, we can go back and plant those seeds that we bought without her getting exhausted. So we'll just sit here for a minute and watch her stamina go up and watch people go by and have a drink. As far as I know, this is the only way to fill your character's stamina. And yeah, it does take a long time. That's why other dinosaurs doing work for you is very important. When you get little dinosaurs, they will plant seeds, harvest crops, and even water in certain areas. Also, you have larger dinosaurs that will plow, like we will get a Styracosaurus, and they will plow for you so you don't have to hoe up any ground anymore. So all of those are good things. Eventually, you'll be able to friend them and they will become workers for you on your farm, and you have to give them lots of love or they will run away. So I recommend going and visiting them every day, petting them, cleaning up their stalls, making sure there's no dino doo-doo in their pens, because they don't like that at all. They also like being taken out. So you want to use your flute and play their song, and then click the, I think it's 222, yellow, 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 that will have them follow you. They like to get out. So getting out and walking around with you makes them happy. So I think that is enough stamina for now. And so we'll just hold down the right button and we will take her out. That's enough for now. Let's leave Pebble Plaza and go back into Viridian Valley. And we need to go find, so let's ride Lucky this time and make sure that Galley follows us, because sometimes I've noticed that that some dinosaurs, when you take them with you, they won't follow you. Now look, there's some free fiber, so let's pick that up. And we are going to go to Owen's house and give him the stones and see what he gives to us. But along the way, if you have time, you want to look around, because you might get some free herbivore food or find some more cranberry bushes. Now, some objects, some items like cranberries are worth more than carrots. But if you sell them all and you need them for a recipe and they're out of season, then you have to wait. If you haven't planted any, then you have to wait for them to come back in season. Well, even if you have planted, they won't bloom until they're back in season. So I like to keep my eye out for, well, they're common items, but they're harder to get year round. So, like, look right here, there's some free herbivore food on the way to Owen's house. There's another one. And ta-da! Some more cranberry bushes. So let's go ahead and harvest those. And Owen's house is right here. And he has an exclamation point above his head. That means he's ready to talk to us. So let's go talk to Owen. You're back. Did you bring any stones with you? Yes, I did. Ta-da! Brilliant. Thank you so much. Quest complete. 5 stones. For your generosity, please have these potatoes. See, Owen gave us potatoes. Now we have what we need to give to Granny for the stew. And it just occurred to me that the potatoes would have also made paperweights. Well, live and learn. Okay, thanks, Owen. All right, now we can either go super fast back to our inventory, because let's see, we do not have onions with us and carrots. Let's do that. Let's go super fast back to our inventory and try to get to Granny Ogami before she leaves Pebble Plaza. In order to go fast, I hold down the shift button and the forward arrow key, and he goes really fast, and you just have to avoid stuff or he'll get stuck. All right, so now let's go home real fast. And hopefully we can catch Granny. When evening comes, they leave Pebble Plaza. So let's drop off our cranberries, which we have 79 of. So we're getting there. We don't need the stones. We'll leave that there. We want to save the pears and the fiber, but let's save that. Okay, so we need the potatoes, we need the spring onions, and the carrots. See, updated, classic stew. Okay, now let's go super fast and hope that Granny has not left Pebble Plaza. Now, when you use your dinosaur to go super fast, it also takes away their stamina. So you don't want to use up one dinosaur's stamina making them run really fast. Please still be there. Oh, all right. Well, Granny went home for the night. So we will have to come back in the morning to complete the classic stew task. That's okay. It's time to take our dinosaurs home, make sure they have food, and probably have time to plant our carrot seeds. So let's go fast, head home, get ready to go to bed. Our dinosaurs are tired. They've had a long day. Let's see. Did I keep my dinosaur seeds? I did. So we're going to keep everything as is because in the morning we're going to need the shovel just in case there's dino doo-doo. We'll need the hoe to plant seeds because yeah, we did fix our stamina, but sleeping will give us 100% stamina. All right, let's take our dinosaurs back to their pens so they can rest for the night because it's starting to get dark. And let's see their trough. Let's fill it. So now they're full and they will be happy for the night. Let's give them a nice little pet. I love you, Lucky. You have a good night. Love you, Gally. You have a good night. All right. Let's see if our garden is doing well. And it is. So now before I go to bed, because I have some stamina, and I know that when I go to bed, my stamina is going to fill up, I'm going to go ahead and make her super tired and hoe up this garden a little bit so I can plant those carrot seeds in the morning, and I don't really have to worry about her stamina because she will be going to bed, and going to bed fills her stamina. So we just have the 2 more. Oh, Lucky followed us out. That's all right. See, and I still have half my stamina because I sat on that bench in Pebble Plaza. So let's go ahead and plant the rest of the carrots. 1. I like them in a row. 2. I may just keep this bed as my carrot bed, even though I think I put potatoes in here. Okay, and they're still wet, so we don't have to worry about watering them. And we'll go back to our disheveled house that will eventually get cleaned up. Click the space bar right in the diary because you always want to save your game. And we will keep playing, but we need to tap it again and go to sleep. Good night. Good morning. Seeds have been blown onto the ranch. Yay, free seeds. So if you look around your ranch, you will see seeds. That looks like a carrot seed, and you just walk over it and pick it up. This will happen just randomly throughout the game. So there's more seeds. And there's another one. I don't know how many there are. I could find more hiding around the debris later. But that is all I'm going to pick up. And right now we are going to go, look, sparkling potatoes. Let's go give our dinosaurs some love before we garden. Good morning, Lucky. Did you have a good night? Looks like you guys were hungry. So we'll pet Lucky. Just press the space bar and look, dino doo-doo. We got to clean that up. But let's pet Green Gally. And now we'll equip our shovel. Now, when I first played this game, I had a hard time figuring out how to do this. So you see this white square, just put it around the dino doo-doo and hold down the space bar. Some dinosaur doo-doo takes 1 shovel, some takes 2, and some takes 3. And now if you look in your inventory, you will see that we have soft fertilizer. Now we don't need that anymore. So let's go do our gardening. Well, I guess we could fill the trough. It doesn't really need it, but since we have it, let's go ahead and fill the trough. And we are going to go over here and garden. Remember, anytime the plant is sparkling, it has to be harvested. If you don't harvest it, it'll wilt and you'll get a weed instead of a plant. So now we have potatoes and carrots that we can give to Granny, we can sell, or we can use to help us friend more dinosaurs. All right, Now I have those carrot seeds that I picked up that were blown randomly, so let's plant those. And then I'll show you what you can do with the fertilizer. So there you go, there's your seeds. And now if you equip that fertilizer, you can lay it down on the seeds that you just planted and you will grow better crops. Now I have yet to understand, so if you equip your journal and you click on the plants tab, you'll see the different kinds of plants that we have harvested or planted and grown or found in the wild. So here's our carrots for, oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so see the carrots? Their perfect soil is sticky. So that's the kind of fertilizer you want to find, is sticky fertilizer. That isn't the kind that I put in there. I put soft, but I think it'll be okay. I haven't really mastered the gardening. If you have any gardening tips, that would be great. But if you're a beginner, let me know what I don't know. I would appreciate that down in the comments. Okay, so our garden is dry. It needs to be watered. We'll go back and get green galley because that is the best way to water. If I use the watering can, it will deplete my stamina, and I don't want to do that. So if you don't have a watering dinosaur, again, equip your watering can, fill it up over here just like this. When the white circle appears, push the space bar, and then just walk over and water. But it is so much easier. Now it does deplete my dinosaur stamina, but my dinosaur will be okay. Now everybody is good and hydrated. Let's go find Grammy and let's take Lucky along with us because, like I said, dinosaurs like to go where you go. So, yoo-hoo! Follow me. Come on, Lucky. All right. Let's go back into Viridian Valley. Well, actually, do we have anything we can sell? I don't think we do. I think we sold it all. We need carrots for Granny, but we don't need that many carrots. So let's take 26 with us just in case. We need the onions, the carrots, and the potatoes. So we'll take all those with us. And it doesn't look like we have anything we can sell, but we don't need to take these with us. So how about today we go talk to Granny and we give her the stuff she needs for the stew. And then we will walk around and pick stuff up. All right, let's go to Pebble Plaza first. We'll skip all the free stuff. We don't really need to buy anything, so we can get shells later. So we'll go in here and hopefully Granny will be here. She is. Paint me a beetroot. What do you need? Wait, she's not. How are you doing with those vegetables? I'm still working on it. Do I not have all the vegetables I need? Uh-oh, I thought I did. So since we don't, let's go see what we need. Equip your journal. I need 15 spring onions. You guys. Oh, Dee Dee. All right, let's see if we can buy any from Corland. Does she have any for sale? No, I don't know if I even have any spring onions. Uh-oh. All right, let's go talk to Pippin and see. Nope, I don't have anything to sell to Pippin, and she doesn't need us. So sometimes this happens during the game. You're just backtracking because I should have checked what I needed before I left. That's okay. Let's go back and see if I have spring onions. How about we ride Lucky this time? Come on, buddy. Let's go super duper fast. Over the bridge. Good job, Lucky. Super fast. All right. Let's see if I can do this right this time. Potatoes, spring onions. I have 6 more. So that gives me 20 and 26 carrots. Oh, how many did I need again? 15, and I have 10 potatoes, 15 spring onions, and 20 carrots. All right, let's go back to Granny. It's not that big a deal to backtrack, but it's sort of what I do with my life. I'm always going in and out, trying to leave the house. Oops, forgot the keys. Oops, forgot my glasses. Oops, forgot this or that. Story of my life. Okay, here we go. Back to Pebble Plaza. And now Granny knows that we have what she needs. See the exclamation point? Well, look what the rat dragged in. Anything you need? Let's have a chat. How you doing on those veggies? I got 'em. I like the way you work. Hot diggity. Why don't you bag 'em up? Hold your hadrosaurs. We're not done yet. You ever learn how to cook? No. You mean you've been eating raw potatoes and uncooked onions since you moved in? Yuck. Love a lumberjack. Cooking's the best part about growing your own veg. Buckle up, Buttercup, 'cause it's learning time. Okay, you've surely seen that cooking pot next to Owen's Lake. Do you see how cooking pot is in bold print? Take these ingredients I rustled up and head on over there. I took the liberty of sticking the recipe in your journal while you weren't looking. The best thing about classic stew is that it's almost impossible to get wrong. It's a good starter recipe. You'll learn others, but you'll never learn better. Now hop to it. Okay, so we have a classic stew recipe in our journal. Let's go see. Click on the pie, and there it is. Potatoes, onions, and carrots. It doesn't tell us how many we need, so we have to experiment until we figure it out. And I don't remember how many we need, but that is definitely something we need to do. So what am I doing here? Let's see. Wait, I don't want that. I want the inventory. So we do have, oh, we don't have any stones. We got to have stones to make soup. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Stone Soup, that little childhood story about everybody adding ingredients to a soup pot and calling it stone soup. And then sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay. Enough of that. Let's pick up some items. Nope. Look, there's no clovers there to pick. I know I didn't pick them yet. Here's some. Let's go around and collect some items. We definitely need some stones to make that recipe. That's all there is there. And we know that our farm is fine. We know that our dinosaurs are happy. We know that our garden is happy. So we have a little bit of time here to find some random stones that we can pick up that are laying around and collect some free items in Viridian Valley that will help us out later. Like when we need to friend a Styracosaurus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ooh, look, a purple one. All right, come on, Lucky. Let's go for a ride. Let's find some stuff. See anything to collect? Nope. Aw, the cranberries are gone, but there's clover over here. See what I mean? You got to get the cranberries when you can, because they're not always going to be there, and we don't quite have 100 yet, so we can't sell any until we get. And now that's just the way I play the game. You're welcome to sell every cranberry that you get if you definitely need the shells, but I like to hoard. I like to hoard them just in case I need them later on. So let's pick up this free herbivore food. And I don't see any stones yet, but there are some pears. Remember what I said about pears? They're hard to come by, and it looks like we can get 4 right here. So let's get those. Is this a stone we can pick up? Maybe? Let's see. Oh, it is. How many stones do we need to make? We need 1. So we need wood. We need 3 wood and 1 stone. I don't have any wood either. Oh, there's another stone. Now, I know that there's wood laying around that we can pick up, or we could just go back into our farm, and Lucky can kick up some wood for us, which probably would be a lot faster than walking around trying to find 3 pieces of wood. So let's do that. Come on, Lucky, let's go home. I know you're going to be tired today, aren't you? So if we do this with Lucky, tap the space bar, he'll collect some wood and stones and sometimes fiber. So let's do that. Let's see what he picked up. Oops, wrong button. We have 2 stones and 3 wood, so we have enough wood and stone to make 1 thing of classic stew, but if we mess it up, then we won't have enough. So let's pick up a few more. Oh, look, some seeds I missed. That happens. Now what do we have? 3 stones and 6 pieces of wood. All right, let's do 1 more and then we'll go try to make stew. But we should take, see, there's Green Galley. Let's take Green Galley with us. That'll make her happy. Come here, honey. Yoo-hoo. No, stay here. Yoo-hoo, follow me. Okay, put your flute away. Let's go. Let's go find the soup pot. I'm pretty sure later on in the game you can buy a soup pot and put it in your farm, on your farm, but I never have done that. I've just never really felt the need since it's out here already and it's free. So I'm going to climb this hill because lots of times there's stuff up on hills, especially dandelion. Now you need dandelion. Dandelion is important because some dinosaurs like to eat it. There is a recipe that you need it for, and you also need it to make the sleeping patches of valley patches. So collect them dandelions. You can also sell them. So let's go. Can we get there from here? Yeah, we can get there from here. So do you remember that's Owen's house? And the pot is right behind Owen's house. So right there. But I see some clover over here I'm going to pick before we try to make this stew. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do? To make classic stew, first choose the soup category. Okay? Until you master the stew, you must experiment to find the correct flourishes. All right, so we're going to experiment. Now we know we need spring onions. So, I don't know, add exactly 10 potatoes to the pot. Oh, all right, let's not do that then. Let's add potatoes, 10 potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 potatoes. Next, add 15 spring onions. So we're going to need all of these. And 1 of these. And 20 carrots. See what I mean? We need a lot of stuff. So that's why I like to keep 100. I could have sold all of my carrots, but I need 20 of them to make this stew. Confirm and cook. And then you wait for it and get ready to press the space bar, and you don't want gloop. Now, mastered classic stew. If you don't master the classic stew, you'll get gloop. And you don't want gloop, but you can sell the gloop in to Pippin. Pippin will buy your gloop, but it wastes your ingredients. All right, let's check our journal and see what we did. Classic stew. Bring the stew back to Granny. All right, let's bring the stew back to Granny. Let's go fast, and since Lucky's getting tired, we'll take Green Galley's tired too. Oh boy. All right, so either we can run and waste his stamina, or we can just walk. But I see some free herbivore food over here, so we're going to pick that up before we head this way back to Pebble Plaza, which is hopefully where Granny is, and I want to go fast. I don't want to waste time. Even though I'm, oh, look, free herbivore food. See, I'm not paying attention. Okay. All right, I'll slow down. And we've already gotten these cranberries, but there's some over here. Now we know that not all the bushes had cranberries, so we're going to go ahead and pluck those cranberries. And let's get on Lucky this time. How much is his stamina? He's got a little bit more. So we're going to go fast over the bridge to Pebble Plaza. And we'll head in there back to Granny. All right, now see, Granny knows we made her soup, so she has an exclamation point. All right, well, plant me purple and call me a beetroot. What do you need? Let's chat. Well, looky, one portion of classic stew. Now you know the basics. Don't be afraid to experiment from time to time. Sure, you may end up with some catastrophes, but no harm in trying new things. Here, take another recipe. Carrot soup. A little tip from me, everyone loves a fresh cooked meal on their budding day. The budding day is sort of like a birthday, and you can give presents. So I guess she's saying to make soup to give away to different friends for their budding day. Anyway, I should be getting this over to Mari. She loves it when I cook for her. Okay, quest completed. Now let's look at clear the boulder, find a parasaur, talk to Granny and Dapplewood. We need to clear the boulder. Well, we can't clear the boulder until we have the right dinosaur. And the right dinosaur that we need, I think the first one we can get is a Pachycephalosaurus, but we can't get them without spicy poppins, and we can't get spicy poppins yet. It isn't time. There are certain milestones in the game that you can't get for a while. You have to wait. You have to do certain challenges before you can actually access them, or before they open up. So for now, let's sell Pippin some of our clover that we plucked for free, and the dandelion. We probably need dandelion, but right now we can get a lot of it. So we're going to sell those, and we're going to get 2 crunchy poppins just because I know we're going to need them later. And I could probably give one right now to Green Galley to help the stamina of that dinosaur. So basically, this is just a simple walkthrough for beginners. These are just basic things that you do. There is a lot of wandering around in the beginning, not throughout the whole game, but in the beginning there's a lot of walking around and there's a lot of learning, which might seem boring at first, but trust me, until you've played the game a couple of times, or after a while you get used to where things are, like finding dandelions on top of hills or searching out secret places, then, learning the controls. It took me a while of playing the game to learn that I can I'll show you. If I just tap the number 1 button on my keyboard, I can equip the journal and look at the dinosaur, and it tells me if they're happy or not. Lucky would love more pen mates. See, his favorite treat is a beetroot, and he's an ultra rare sky blue parasaur. So also, rather than the number 1 button, if I hit the number 2 button, it equips the flute. So these are little things that you learn through playing. So sometimes wandering around, talking to different characters and picking things up like dandelion, clover, little flowers. It's part of the game, and it really helps. Another part of the game is cleaning up our mess. Look at this mess. We have nowhere to put new dinosaurs. And if I were to put another dinosaur in this pen with Lucky, it would not be big enough. So let's use Lucky to clean up some debris. even though it's going to hurt his stamina. We'll take it down a little bit just because we really need to clean up. And I want to clean up this area because it seems like it would make a nice pen. It won't take a whole lot of fence posts. And later on you'll get a slasher dinosaur that will break these bushes down and allow you to get into that area of your farm. It will also give you fiber when you slash those bushes down. And another dinosaur, I think, are they smashers, will break these logs for you and give you wood. So Lucky's got 67. Let's go over here and work on this area because we could probably put a nice pen over here. You can utilize the perimeter fences to help if you don't have a lot of money to buy fences. So that helps in the beginning. And Lucky's getting really tired, so let's go put Lucky to bed. You stay here, buddy. Let me pet him. Good boy. Thank you for your help today, Lucky. That's a good boy. And let's check our journal. It's afternoon, so we have lots of time. It still says seeds have blown on the ranch. I bet I've missed some. Okay, so let's walk around. Before we go to bed for the night, let's walk around the farm and see if I miss any seeds. Look, a free small trough. Now, I can leave it there or I can pick it up and put it in my inventory, but I think I'll just leave it there for right now. You have to buy those in Pebble Plaza, so that's nice. Same thing with that light. That's nice. I can move it if I want to. I don't want to move it right now. Right now I'm just looking for seeds to see if I missed any. I still have one. I have one seed in my inventory and I have one spot for it right here. So let's go ahead and plant that seed and see what happens tomorrow. I don't see any more seed packets. It still says seeds have blown onto the ranch. Usually after you've completed this, see the star and the seeds have blown onto the ranch, usually that will disappear. Now it may not disappear until tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. Or I thought it would if I collected all of the seeds. But I don't really see any more seeds, but we are going to clean this patch up slowly but surely so that we can put a nice big dino pen in there for our bigger dinosaurs will like a nice big pen. You don't want to make them too small because if your dinosaurs aren't happy, then they will run away and you will have to go find them and friend them back to the farm. Okay, let's access our storage. Let's put all of our stuff away. I like to put it all away because then that tells me what I have. Now, you always want to keep your flute and your journal on you. So just take a look at the inventory and that tells you what you have so you'll know what you can do. And we are going to go to sleep. And I think this is a good point to stop this introductory video because we have completed our tasks. Now we do have to wait until Pippin makes the right type of poppin', although I'm not really sure what the a Styracosaurus can break boulders, but I'm pretty sure they like a juicy poppin', and the only poppins available right now are crunchy. So I'm going to put my animals to bed, put my ranch in sleep, have it go night-night, save my game, always save your progress, and then we are going to go to sleep, and I'm going to say thank you for watching my video. If you have any tips that you'd like to share with me, I would appreciate it because I don't know everything about Paleo Pines. I do know quite a bit. Also, if there's something you need to know and you'd like to make a video about it, let me know in the comments and I'd be more than happy to give it a go. Until then, let's take her back and say bye-bye.